Full of iron now, though.
Lion.
Full of iron. Got 4 of them in there now.
There you go.
Yep.
That opens things up.
Oh, yeah.
As long as it's working, that's all that matters.
They said it was 100% plugged.
Wow, you're lucky. You're lucky.
Yep. Oh.
It's good that they were able to get everything done, and
Huh?
it's good that they were able to get everything done quickly. And
Yeah. I'll see the first one.
Boy,
That I felt pretty good right afterwards, but then
got 3 other.
Yes.
That one's flowing in good, but nothing's coming out good.
Yep. So now it's
good.
said it should be fine.
Feel like you're 40 again, don't you?
Huh?
Feel like you're 40 again.
Yeah. 25.
25.
That was my problem.
Call a work session to order for January 25th, 2022. Yeah, we might as well do the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. I'd like to add to the agenda under other business. 3A was tax rebates and 3B non-pub.
Non-pub for what though, sir?
So,
There's personnel, there's litigation.
litigation,
So it's, you got A, C,
AC,
D, and E.
ACD, ACD and E.
What was the first one?
A, C.
No, what was the first one for other business?
Oh, tax rebate.
Tax rebate.
So move, Mr. Chairman. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Default budget.
All right. Hey, folks. In front of you on the warrant articles, on article number 10, let's see, we ended up getting some information back from the Municipal Association based on comments and feedback from members of the public and the public hearing. It took us a little while to get an answer from the attorneys at the Municipal Association, but in turn, we had to remove the captain's position. We had carried it over because it was a position created as a previous action of the board. But the legal advice we got from Municipal Association was because it was created halfway through the year and not budgeted for the whole year, that it couldn't be carried forward in the default. So it's not that we have to eliminate the position or anything like that. It's just if we go to default, we have to find a different way to fund it. So for the default budget, what that does is it takes out 61 or the total is 61,189, and what that is the increase in wages and the New Hampshire fire benefits. I can break that down by line for you if you'd like the specific lines where the reductions are.
Come on. How would the board like it?
And there was a New Hampshire Municipal Association and DRA.
It was the New Hampshire Municipal Association is who we went through.
Right. So my question would be, why didn't we use our own town attorney? Because they can only, recommend, they would not represent us in a court if it ever went to court.
That's true too.
And secondly is this should have gone through DRA because DRA would have told us legally by state statutes that this would have happened, was right or not. I do not take what the municipal association says to heart. I'd rather take what our own town attorney to heart and what the DRA would say to heart.
Just so you know, I did talk to our town attorney as well with the information that I got back from, I apologize for not adding that in there. But we took that information. I had a conversation with our town attorney who agreed with that as well. And DRA, we also spoke to DRA too. So all three of them were consulted. The first one, we went to the municipal association because just recently that they had put out some good information on budgeting, default budgeting rules and laws and regulations. So.
All right, so we're sure that the default budget's right now. We don't have to deduct or get in delivery session to
Yes,
find out.
there was only a couple of questions that had come up that we had to go through. Now, when you look at the entire default budget, everything is very much black and white as far as you see, because most of them are reductions now. Because less interest on trucks, one-time payments. The only concerns we had was one that Ruben had mentioned about the health insurance. So we clarified that we are legally obligated under the Affordable Care Act. And then the other one was, like I said, this position and the benefits that went along with it. There was some question about under RSA 43 there. It makes a blanket statement that says previous actions, legal actions taken by the governing board, and creating a position is an action by the governing board, but it doesn't specify what type of action or how that action is. So this is not a non-contractual action, even though it was approved by the board, but because it wasn't funded for the full year, we can't carry it over until the default.
That's all we have to, okay, is just the default amount.
Yes.
All right, I make a motion that we pass the default budget at $8,496,022.
I'll second it.
Discussion?
Yeah, I just want to ask,
Oh, hold on. I apologize. I'm sorry. Before you make that motion, the number in the warrant article, that is the old number that we were looking at. The new
right,
number,
I
let
was
me
just
read.
gonna-
Yeah,
that's
let
why
me
I was
read
gonna
the new
ask
number and I
that's what I was
apologize.
just going to ask. Thank you.
So the new default budget with the reduction of the 61,189 is $8,434,833.
That's what we had from last week. You gave us that number last week.
Yes, yes.
All right,
Yes,
so
and I was just going to ask that question to
Apologize.
clarify that.
I'm gonna cancel my motion.
Thank you.
Cancel my motion, and I'll make a new motion to set the default budget at $8,434,833.
It's 8:33.
Yes,
Yes.
$8,434,833.
Second. Sorry.
All right, discussion.
Second.
It's already been said.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Warrant articles. Now, which ones haven't we done already?
Okay, so in the warrant articles,
Who's gonna speak and move?
that would be best if we could go through that real quick and get that defined.
I'll do number 9.
All right. You're gonna move it?
I'll move it.
I'll second it.
Paul will second it. Who's gonna speak to it? Ruben?
Let's speak to it.
Okay. Was told on the operating budget,
Mr. Chairman, number 10 should be moved by the budget committee because this is their budget, not our budget.
Right. Number 11. 520,000. I will move number 11. Bob, you want to second that?
Yeah.
And I'll read the rationale. All right. Brock, you want number 12?
Yeah, I'll move it.
I'll second.
Brock, you're gonna read the rationale? All right. You want number 13 too?
Yep,
Same,
that's fine.
almost same one.
Yeah.
Second and again.
All right. Fire department equipment clarification.
I'll do that, Mr. Chairman. I'll second it.
All right.
Speak to it.
Sure.
Fire equipment capital reserve.
Same there, Mr. Chairman.
I'll second it.
Pumper truck, payoff. Down here.
I'll move it.
I'll second it. Gonna speak to it?
Yes.
Okay. Grounds and maintenance vehicle. Bob, you wanna move it?
Yeah.
I'll second it. I'll speak to it. Highway department equipment capital reserve.
I'll move it.
All right.
I'll second it.
Highway reconstruction.
I'll move it, Mr. Chairman.
I'll second.
Got that one?
Yeah, but I have a problem with this list. Got all these roads on here, but we don't even mention Roberts Cove. Oh, Basin Inlet, yeah, Roberts
Cove
Cove.
section, top section.
Okay, now who's moving it?
I'll second it. I'm gonna speak to it.
Bridge construction,
I'll move
I'll second it. Highway building improvements,
I'll move it.
I'll second it.
sidewalk capital reserve funds. I'll move it.
that. Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
I hope that we don't get up and give that rationale. I don't know where the estimates have come from, that it's gonna cost us between 71,000 and 94,000, because I haven't seen any estimates come before us for that.
No, we haven't.
So I know one that I would not read that rationale. Because I'd have to sit there and look at the
we haven't
folks.
had any bids on
Have
that
any,
down
and
there.
and not see anything come for us, and I would not be able to get up there, and I had to tell the people that I don't know where these numbers came from.
Can we work on that somehow?
Yeah, well, we'll delete the numbers out of it, but this was part of the package that we're given. So the department heads on these specific capital reserves submitted their warrant articles with rationales. So,
Yeah, we ought to delete the price tag out of it and just say we're
Yeah.
gonna
nope,
try to fix the bricks down the bay,
Take
brick
that estimate right
walkways
out.
and repair any,
Well, I wouldn't even say the brick walkway, because we haven't really decided on that yet.
just
we
repair our
haven't.
sidewalks.
We didn't, we weren't finalized on that.
Who's gonna second that one?
so you want to take out any of the future sidewalks too? Those were just submitted based on previous discussions of
Right.
future.
Plus, I had a piece
works.
of paper in front of me where those estimates came from.
No, not the estimate. I just meant the future projects.
Yeah,
Being
we
beyond
wanna
bay
eliminate
bricks.
the future projects right out of there and just reword it somehow, or just leave
I
those in
hate
there.
to, I hate to tie our hands to that.
So why not just leave it? These funds will be added to the sidewalk capital reserve account for.
That's the best way to do it.
Construction of existing.
existing sidewalks.
Reconstruction or
Yes.
new sidewalks.
Leave it there.
Reconstruction or new sidewalks. You could have it, or new sidewalks in there. We're gonna be in a jam again when you try to add a
Oh,
sidewalk.
reconstruction of existing and or new sidewalks.
Yeah, and
They
repair.
just remove the dollars.
And leave it and remove the dollars, yes,
Remove the
because we don't have an amount that we've.
All right, who was gonna second that?
Ruben, were you speaking to this?
No, I'm gonna speak to
Oh,
it.
you are, Virgil is.
I'll
Jose
second
reworded.
it.
Brock. Good catch, Ruben. Rock and asphalt crusher.
I'll move it.
Second.
Highway sand shed, capital reserve.
I'll move it.
Now, I got a question here. Because what is this, to replace that tap?
Yeah, it's the highway sand shed.
I mean, well, we just put up the sand and salt shed.
Yeah, we spent most of the money.
Rational, these funds would be added to this.
I'll move it.
I'll second it.
All right. Works Department excavator. This,
I can move that.
second it. Public Works Department loader.
I'll move it.
Second.
IT capital reserve. I'll move that one, Bob.
Yeah,
I'll second it. Alton Bay Community Center property capital reserve.
I'll move it.
I'll second it.
Jones Field capital reserve.
I'll do that.
I'll second.
All right, master plan consultant.
I'll move it.
I'll second it.
Planning zoning consultant.
Yes, I'll take that one.
Paul?
You gonna second it, Bob?
Yeah.
Transfer station equipment capital reserve.
I'll move that.
I'll second it.
Solid waste equipment capital reserve.
I'll move that too.
I'll second it again.
Landfill closure capital reserve. I'll move
Take
it.
that.
Second.
On.
Who's second? You, Paul?
So who's moving it?
Me.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Town Hall Building Improvements Capital Reserve. Ready, Joe?
I'll move it.
Just gonna say, I'll second it.
Milfoil Capital Reserve. You want that one, Bob?
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'll second it. No,
Which one?
Milfoil Capital Reserve.
Ruben?
Yeah.
Ruben's gonna second it, right?
Yeah.
Environmental Capital Reserve. I'll move that one.
Second.
Send warrant article 41.
I'll do that.
Bob? I'll second it. Tax, do we, yeah, I guess we gotta do them all, don't we? Tax impact on article.
I'll move it.
I'll second it. All right, New Hampshire Lake Host Program. I'll move it.
I'll second it.
Alton Bay Community Services Nonprofit.
I'll move it.
I'll second it.
Who's moving that?
I am.
Ruben. American Red Cross. I'll move it.
I'll second.
Cat Nonprofit.
I'll move it.
I'll second it.
Caregivers of Southern Carroll County.
Move it.
I'll second.
Is that Ruben or Bob?
Me.
Ruben.
CASA Nonprofit.
I'll move it.
I'll second it.
Granite VNA, Central VNA Hospic Nonprofit.
I'll move it.
I'll second.
Lakes Region Mental Health. All right, I'll move it.
I'll second it.
Life Ministries. I'll move that one, Bob. Or Brock.
I'll move it.
Oh, Ruben.
Second.
New Beginnings. All right, I'll move it.
Second it.
Waypoint.
I'll move it.
I'll second.
Just put it out to the board, at your pleasure, as far as Article 10 with the operating budget, we changed the default. Do you want to vote on the whole article again with the new number in there? We took a vote to change the default. And the other reason I just raised that up is not that it really matters a lot, but for the voters it may. That was taken on one of the days that we had a board member out for the operating budget. Now that we have a full board here, if you want to take a vote on that, it's up to the board with the new number, a new default number read into it.
Makes no difference to me.
Yeah, I think it makes a difference when it goes out to the people.
Well, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yep, yep. I guess I'm the one that didn't vote on it. I wasn't here.
Yeah. All right. Make a motion that we accept Article 10. Town budget at $8,691,586. Default budget of $8,434,833. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So that'd be changed to 5-0, right?
5-0, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just makes a difference when the voters read it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, other business. I I had the tax rebates put on here because there's a lot of them to sign. For quite a while. And I thought that the board took a vote that we could have just Ryan sign them because we okay him on the warrant article, on the consent agenda.
Yep.
I didn't know if the board would want to do that or set the sign 30, 40, 50 and then fine. That way they go back to Rob quicker. Hey,
Again, just stressing, I'm not,
yeah,
we're not talking about me approving anything. It's
right.
just a
No, that's
signature.
understood. I don't mind
It's
signing.
already approved with consent, so.
Right. Right, just saves us from signing.
I don't know why Rob can't sign them for us. If we're approving him in the consent agenda, why just can't Rob
can
just
just do it.
move them on?
Right.
Yeah.
That would be the way to go,
Yep.
to be honest. Yeah.
Otherwise.
It'd be a less step for you.
It'll
and
take the
us.
town administrator's time from his other duties.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
that's not a bad
Good
idea
idea.
too.
That's a great idea.
Write them and sign them once we approve them.
He told me, when I told him on the phone when
Yeah.
when it was mentioned, so his expression to me was that it's not illegal at all for the board, it's the board's authority duty, they can assign that and delegate that to a signator, and it's perfectly legal, so.
Yeah, but where
I don't see
he's-
why it had to be
But where
me
he's-
versus
But can
him.
he write them
No,
and sign
that's, see, he's
well,
tax
that's true.
assessor, that's what I'm,
That might be
Because
a
that's
conflict if
conflict.
he's,
Can he
he's
do
the
that?
signing authority.
That I wouldn't know.
If he can write them and sign them.
If he's presenting them to us, though, we're voting on them, what he's presenting to us, I don't see why he couldn't sign them, but that should be something that run by the legal counsel.
Yeah.
Legal counsel signs off on it, so move forward. If not, then we'll have to bring it back. We make the motion, having Rob sign it, as long as legal counsel signs off on it. If not, turn it over to the town administrator.
Right.
Then you don't have to wait another week.
That's,
okay.
Chairman, make a motion, as long as the Board of Selectmen approves the consent agenda from the assessing department on rebates to allow Rob to sign the rebates for the Board of Selectmen. If that is not legal, then turn it back over to the town administrator.
second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Right.
All right. No. Public input tonight, right?
No.
This is the work session. To enter. Make a motion that we enter into non-pub under RSA 91-A:3, number 2.
Second.
Oh, under A, C, D, E. Now you can second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, Kenny.
All right.
Aye.
Aye.
Chairman, you need to pull the board individually.
Why?
To go in a non-public session, you have to
A
pull
roll
the
call.
board individually.
Oh, all right, Paul,
Yes.
Brock,
Yep.
Ruben,
Yes.
Bob.
Yep.
Yes.